If you have small children, cover their eyes. So many new products have launched to the market recently, and yes, I have been slacking on getting them out to you. So I'm gonna do a full face of new to me makeup products. But before we jump into it, make sure your lips are moisturized. Mine are semi-moisturized right now. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey. Hey. We need to put away this hair, honey. I don't even know why I ended up having to curl the bun. I had a specific look in mind, but after I curled my hair, I didn't really like where it was going. So I ended up having to just bun it up. And I like it. It's cute, okay? Oh, I look crazy. Not me opening this blending sponge and finding out it looks like this. I mean, so many thoughts are just going through my head right now. If you have small children, cover their eyes. This looks like a microphone, yes. It also looks like something else. I hate that I see it. But we're gonna be trying out this very weird and awkward blending sponge. Like, I understand. The flat side of it, definitely something to set your powder with. The rounded, pointy side, definitely to blend in your concealer with. Feel like you can hold it like this for more precision. Of course, the top of it will be definitely for blending in your complexion product. Let's make this damp, see how big it gets, and, you know, see what we can do with it. Yeah, I found this IT Cosmetics CC Nude Glow Color Correcting Medium Coverage Skin Tint. It says that it's brightening. It's a brightening glow serum, and it has SPF 40 in here. IT Cosmetics is one of those brands that I can rarely use their foundations. I have used their concealers and I absolutely love it, but their foundations, sometimes the shade doesn't match very well. But they sent over the skin tint and I figured, let me go ahead and swatch it and see what I can do with it. This is the swatch of this product. Okay, the tone of that foundation is looking like it's gonna work. Right now, they're on sale and I have a feeling they're probably about to be discontinued because IT Cosmetics has other skin tints that have a higher SPF in them. So maybe these are about to be discontinued, but I wanted to go ahead and use it anyway because right now it is $28. There are 22 shades. It has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid in there. And because it's on sale, I wanted to go ahead and use it. If you're not new to my channel, you know that I've reviewed Rituel de Fille products. They have a new product in the market called Creature of Light. It's a full face illuminator serum. If you don't know what an illuminator serum is, essentially it's something that you put on your face to give you a little bit more glow. We have 3 shades. Oh, I knew it. I just knew it. These types of products definitely give off this level of reflection to them. This color, generally when I see it, has like a purplish pinkish reflex to it, and that's what you're getting from this. If I put this on my skin, it's gonna have this color feedback on, and I think I want to use this in like a specific situation or scenario. Okay, this is Divine Creature. I feel like Divine Creature is gonna be the one to give me a more skin like glow. Okay, but first let's prime. I want to go in with Divine Creature. This is what it looks like in the bottle. I want to just use a pump of it, but I also feel like a pump is going to be too much. So I'll just put it on the back of my hand and apply some to my under eyes and also all over my face. I am going for that new Bridgerton season level glow. It's drying down on me so quickly. I need something to help break this up. I need a tiny bit of moisturizer in here because that's the only way it's gonna move around. If not, I would actually suggest that if you're gonna use this, you can mix it in with your foundation and that will help it blend in a lot easier. Also, one pump is entirely too much, but because I'm gonna put foundation over it, I think it's gonna be okay. Okay, next let's go in with our IT Cosmetics foundation just to see what it looks like. This is not going according to plan. Why is it that every time I try new makeup on here, it just doesn't go how I think it would go? Let's redo this. That illuminator was very, very sticky. I went ahead and wiped my skin clean. I'm going to add a half a pump of it to my moisturizer before I apply it to my skin. So I'm just gonna about that much into my moisturizer. We're gonna mix everything in. Although it's an illuminator, it also dries down pretty quickly, and I definitely see why it was like completely stuck to parts of my face. Mix it in with your moisturizer to make it movable is definitely the move. Now we're just gonna go ahead and apply it to the skin and blend it in. This will also help it sheer out to where it looks really, really good on the skin. Oh, this looks better already. Okay, this looks a lot better. The nude glow is definitely not a shade that would match my skin tone, but let's verify it. The issue for me right now is that the tone of it is once again too bright on my skin tone. I'm gonna add some of my House Labs foundation over it. I feel like House Labs is just here to save all the other foundations that are not looking okay on my skin tone. Our next product is gonna be concealers. We have these concealers from Makeup Forever called Matte Velvet Skin. There are 22 shades of this concealer. We have their 3 deepest shades. Apparently they're multi-use. The doe foot is huge, but it is also very flexible. These are the 3 deepest shades, 5.5, 5.4, and 5.3. I can try a little bit of it so you can see. Let's use the rounded side of this blender to blend it. I really like that it's so precise and it could fit exactly where I need it to fit. It is just a very odd looking sponge. I kind of misjudged that concealer for sure. It's so orange, but it definitely doesn't look bad blended in. I'm gonna go in with the shade 5.4 just to brighten a little bit. Okay, this sponge is a unique shape, I'm not gonna lie. The issue I'm having is when it comes to blending, I'm seeing lines on my forehead when I'm blending in. Next we have the only one size setting powders. We have the 3 new shades of the Ultimate Setting Powder, and these are the 3 shades from one size. There is Ultra Peach for fair to medium skin tones, Rich Peach is for medium to dark skin tones, and Marigold is supposed to be for dark to very deep skin tones. It says that it's a 24-hour shine control, sweat proof, and flawless finish. Let's jump into these powders. I want to use the flat side of this very odd blending sponge to set my under eyes. On this side, we're going to use Rich Peach. This is flawless. It is ridiculously flawless. It is so smooth on the under eye. I am here for it, but listen, we're gonna try it anyway. Okay, we pushed it in. I'm gonna go in a second time just to make sure everything is set. And then Marigold, which is that yellow brightening powder on this side of my face. I definitely feel like Marigold is gonna be entirely too brightening on my skin tone. Okay, let's go in with Marigold, and Marigold is yellow. I'm a bit scared. Okay, okay, let's see. Okay, we're using it. My under eyes are definitely bright. Okay, it's very bright. Necessarily there's a very slight difference between the two, but they're both looking a little bit more on the ashy side, but that's because I haven't set my face yet, so I'm not going to like discount it. But I'm going to use Marigold on the rest of my face because it is the shade that was supposed to be for deep to very deep skin tones, right? I don't know about this. I don't know about this. One Size has other powders that I absolutely love. I just don't know that these 3 shades are it, especially because a long time ago I tried yellow powder and I really didn't like what it looked like on my skin. Okay, but I'm not gonna judge this until I have a chance to set everything so I can see what it's going to look like. Charlotte Tilbury has a Pillow Talk matte blush wand. I have never used a complexion product from Charlotte Tilbury. I have used her moisturizers, absolutely love it. I also use her setting spray, which I love how it melts everything in, and I really like what it looks like on the skin. I'm taking a chance at trying the wands. This is the shade Dream Pop, and this is essentially the deepest shade that comes in the blushes, and I'm hoping also the most pigmented. Oh my god, I'm just overdoing everything today. Don't be like me, don't push too much of it out, but essentially you're supposed to spot it on your face and then blend it out, right? So let's do that. This is definitely very subtle, almost like disappeared into the skin. Will I need to like do a second layer of it? Probably. If you are somebody who likes subtle looking blushes, absolutely go for it. This brand is actually a Black-owned brand, a Black-owned woman brand. It's Bossy Cosmetics. We're going with a Bossy Elegance Meets Strength palette. I'm going in with this shade as our first transition shade, and I'm gonna just place this in my crease and probably all over my eyelids. Definitely, I'm going to blend it up a little bit. The color payoff of this shade is definitely a palette that you can use for work and not be worried about the pigment being too much to where it overtakes your look. I love how easy it's blending out. Okay, I'm gonna use this blue shade. It's like a blue gold shade in here, and I'm just gonna place it right here. Going in with this shade. That shade is so pretty, and with the red. Okay, let's go in with some of that reddish shade on the lower lash line. I don't really know how much of it is actually gonna show, but at least when I add a different color on top of it, it will help it blend in a little better. Onto the lips, I want to use this lipstick from Bossy Cosmetics. It's called Experience, and I actually don't want to line it because in my previous video you haven't seen it. I've been wanting to try using my lipsticks without lining them just to see what it's gonna look like on my overall face and also my overall makeup, so that's why I'm not lining this lipstick right now. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. Okay, Bossy. Okay, Bossy. This is very cute. I'm gonna keep it like this. Let's go ahead and set the face. We're going in with the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Okay, so this is my finished look, trying out a full face of new to me makeup. I'm loving the lip. I don't care. I don't care. I love it. I think it looks really, really good. I have to get out of the habit of using complexion products that are just not meant for my skin tone because it's on my table, like I have to use it. The IT Cosmetics foundation for me is a no because the tone of it is not very good. However, the finish is beautiful. So if you're somebody who doesn't use me as your skin tone reference and you want to use it, absolutely go for it. It is gorgeous. If you use me as your skin reference, it's not for us and I wouldn't recommend buying it. The blush from Charlotte Tilbury. The blush is very subtle, let me not lie. It's very, very subtle. There are a lot of people that don't like very bright, very pigmented, very in-your-face blushes. If you're that person, this would be a very gorgeous blush for you. The face illuminator, definitely recommend mixing it in with your moisturizer so that it goes on easier. The Makeup Forever concealers are a must, like you have to get them. If you're somebody who doesn't like setting your concealers, especially the ones that you use for your brows, I highly recommend them. Setting powder from One Size actually did not disappoint. I love what my face looks like. I just melted into the skin and I feel like it took on the color of my concealer to where it did not make my skin look crazy. Of course, Bossy Cosmetics is literally like all over my face, my lips, my eyes. I am loving it. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this look. Let me know if you've tried any of the products or any of the brands that I have mentioned today. Thank you so much for watching. Love you lots. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.